Hi, my name is Dylan Ng, and I'm the co-founder and CEO of Supersteam and LionsBot. Supersteam was my original company, which I started with my then girlfriend, now wife. We distribute cleaning equipment. And then about 3 years ago, we looked around and wanted to get in different types of cleaning robots, but we couldn't find the right one. So we founded our own robotic company called LionsBot. When we first launched that first robot, it had no cleaning mechanism. It was a soft launch. I remember the day was October the 31st in 2018. We were working through the night, past few weeks, We were sleeping in sleeping bags for a very long time. So from 1.8 to 1.9, even 2.0. The deadlines are impossible. And literally the night before, nobody slept. Whatever can go wrong will go wrong, and the rehearsal still went smooth. So until that very morning, we finally got everything okay. But the guests came and the robots appeared and they said, wow. It's that priceless moment that we'll forever remember. This is something that every startup would face. Time is what makes the difference between a great startup and a not so great startup. Because it's about reaching there, delivering that great product in record time. Because if you announce an idea and it takes you 10 years to do it, maybe 20 other companies have done what you just announced. But if you announce an idea and you do it in 1 year, people will say, wow. And then you attract the good people, you attract the investors, and you attract sales. What is the right person? Okay, I've got a few views on that. To find the right people, first, we must be the right company. Because if, for example, I want young millennials, hardworking, energetic to work here, I must provide them an environment where they want to work here. I must provide them exciting place, exciting mission that we are on that would inspire them. My next thought on finding the right people is the idea of right. A lot of times, right would come across as a perfect candidate on the CV, or right in the sense of how we perceive this candidate should be. Is right a young candidate, an old candidate? I'll try to find people who mirror myself. So all these are what I call inner bias, which I need to put aside. I feel that the right candidate should be a candidate that can do the job, and the right candidate can come in all shapes and sizes. If we dare to change our perceptions, remove our bias, if we dare to go out and try to find different types of people, and we also find the people who can fit in just right, you will find the right person. So for LionsBot, the pandemic affected us in so many ways. Working became much more difficult with the work from home, with the social distancing. It's really hard to work because with robots, you need everyone to work together to create that product. Okay, so that's one. Number two, our supply chain was badly affected. Every single supplier that could deliver in 1 week became two became 3 weeks. So deadlines were being stretched, and the cost of freight became really, really expensive. Many parts, like especially chips, were in such short supply. So all these were things that slowed us down and made it more difficult. So we were all feeling very stressed, all feeling very agey. But that said, I think the biggest silver lining of COVID was that it taught us a few things. Number one, that there's a solution to a problem. Nothing will stop you unless you give up. So for us, we just, when we couldn't travel, let's use Zoom, all right? Zoom a bit more difficult, but still you have to do something. So we just didn't give up. There's always a solution. And this mindset really helped us to grow, strengthen, improve the business. I think one of the big things we did was to have very open communication. The thing was, we took the projects and we also took in the extended timelines. We gave everybody a bit more time to work lah. So rather than rush like crazy, if this thing is delayed, never mind, what can we do, or how can we put more resources in the project? So they felt that there was someone there for them. We could feel that we were all together in one team. The letter to myself would be this. I would invite myself to close my eyes and dream of what the company will be like in the next 20 years. to focus on what the boss needs to focus on, growth. For that to take place, what's the business strategy? So once you dream of this, how do you get there? Many times, an entrepreneur is stuck in the day-to-day battles, in the firefighting, and it's very hard to see beyond the fire in front of you. But if we can allow ourselves to imagine the tomorrows, all these fires will be cleared by then. And to reach there requires imagination, requires courage, planning, and that's what a business needs. A boss that plans, that grows with a strategy.